Spreads, totals, props. Lots of ways to win money, but also lots of ways to lose. It's time for some sharp analysis. All sports, all over the globe, all the time. Home of the Guest Bettor Jackpot, it's CorBET. Here is your host, Dylan Corbett.
All right, Tuesday edition of CorBET's sans Tyler Dalsin, 1-4. Oh, day one. We'll bring him back, and he'll take some time off. The heater, maybe not over. We always keep track of him on the action too sometimes when it's up there. But Tyler Dalsin down. We're in negotiations trying to get a new Guest Bettor. We'll try and figure that out over the course of the week. But Matthew Weiss and myself here for you to kick things off. Let's get college hoops, and then I'll have my card at the end.
Sure. Starting with a bad beat on this noon game. Fucking UNC Wilmington couldn't even salvage a back-to-back. But nonetheless, we get it back tonight, starting in the Big Ten. 3 Big Ten plays, actually. That might be all 3 games. Ohio State -4 against Purdue. By that point, down to -4. Purdue is not that good, in my opinion. Period. Not my opinion. That's just a fact. They're overrated. Or they're not overrated. They're middle of the pack Big Ten. Ohio State is they're streaky, but they're playing well right now. E.J. Liddell is a very good player. Dwayne Washington, they can score, they can shoot. I think they win here, probably by double digits. Another Big Ten, Michigan. I think that wagon starts rolling again after a big loss against Minnesota. I saw a funny ranking of top 5 teams. It was Gonzaga, Baylor, and then Minnesota at home because they've just been on a fucking tear in the barn. So I'll chalk that up to that. For Michigan, when they lost last week, I think they come out with a tear. Again, I've been fading Maryland all year. Sometimes they've been killing me because they play well when I bet against them and shit the bed when I back them one time. So Michigan -10. Illinois -10. This is kind of out for blood game. Illinois has been needing a get right game for
tough
2 weeks now, which they've had opportunities and just keep losing. But this game got chippy at the end in College Park about a month ago. Illinois was up 20. Someone got shoved down. Iota Suma ends up getting in the guy's face, gets a double T. I think he plays like an absolute madman tonight, and Illinois rolls big. They finally get it back on track. And then last, another team I've been betting all year and will continue to do so, the Tennessee Volunteers at -7 against Florida. Florida does not do anything particularly well with Mike White at the helm. His style does not match the players that he has. Like he doesn't play to his own team's strength. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. And again, Tennessee, just an extremely balanced team, great defensively, efficient on offense. They roll again.
I'm starting to think about investing in some Tennessee futures. Why did you have one? Why did Texas, what was the backstory there? Why did they let Rick Barnes leave?
I think
it was just a couple of bad years, and it's Texas thinking there's some elite program and just axed him early.
Basically, yeah, they probably chalked up his success to like Kevin Durant. But he was only there for a year. I mean, they did have some really good teams with T.J. Ford. I loved him as a point
guard.
T.J. Augustine. Yeah, some of those teams were really good, but we see it in, I guess I have no idea who the athletic directors or administrations have been at Texas the last 15 years, but they do it in football. You got a short leash. You got 2-3 years, and that's not enough time to build a program. Barnes had built one. I really don't remember the reasons or how bad it was when they let him go, but he is a fantastic coach, and Tennessee was a great landing spot for him.
I've got some capping to do, so a break here and then my card. I'm watching the Hammers, the 6th straight unbeaten game. My God, another win today. Just watching some soccer, and I'll have my card here just in a bit. Okay, finishing out the podcast with my card. As I had a busy day. You just heard from Matt Cruzen. I'm watching my soccer card from this afternoon. Do pretty well. Might have some cashes there. So I'm feeling pretty good into the night slate here. let's get right down to business. On the ice, yes, puck making an appearance. He likes New Jersey tonight, plus 125 at the highly overvalued New York Rangers. Let's go a little hockey ice parlay. You're going to see, if you like to bet hockey, they just totally can. Baseball does this too. They really can screw you with the juice, getting up to 120, 130, 140 sometimes. We're just trying to see if it's going over or under. So that's where I like to parlay them, just a little two-teamer. So let's go under 6 in the Ottawa game, under 6.5 in Florida. That's for you Blackhawks fans. We know how bad they are this year. So a little two-way parlay there for both unders, plus 239. I like a college basketball parlay too, a little two-teamer. Just kind of seeing how this will work out. DePaul -1. They're at home against Butler, and I like Buffalo in the MAC +4 at Kent State. I am singling also a play. This is the under in the Longwood game. 132.5 as High Point comes to town. Yes, it is NBA for me as well. I've got a prop and only 2 games tonight, so I like the under in the Jazz game. Jazz have been a huge under team. They're a great defensive unit for a couple of years now, led by Gobert, Mitchell, Bogdanovich, you name it. And then, of course, an NBA prop, right? 2-1 yesterday. Just got one today. Brandon Ingram, over 3.5 assists. Let's get it. Let's cash, folks.